Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farm Sim 19. Thanks so much for joining me here today. I have a map review. This is Upper Glantal, and I'm sure I said that absolutely horrible, and I apologize to all of you for that. It is a map by a fella named Acert. Acert? I think Acert will do. So, there's a quick look at what we get. Now, this is one of these maps that even when you choose the mode where you start with nothing but lots of money, you do still get yourself a little bit of kit. So, let's have a look at the pricifications on these things, because it's actually incredibly reasonable. This is your starting area, which comes in at only 146,000. Now, granted, you'd get a little bit of grass, and that's about it. It's not like you get a field. But as you can see, there's, it is actually pretty reasonable. You know, even some of this bigger stuff, 147,000 for that field. So, not bad. All of the outlying areas are not buyable. So I'm not sure if this is perhaps to expand the map at some point, but there you go. Oh, looks like even the BGA is viable. Yeah, you can buy the BGA and it's not that expensive. Interesting. Alright, so anyway, there is a quick look at our map. And here's the start area. This is that spot I was showing you. And like I said, you do end up starting with a fair bit of kit. As you can see, I didn't even know we had 3 tractors. I thought we had 2. I'd spotted the Johnny and the Deutz. I love that we get a Deutz. That's sweet. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, even in this mode, you do start with a little bit of chunk of equipment. Looks pretty much like you're, dedicated there starting you. Oh, you even get a large cow pasture. Now it says you own these, but you'll only own them if you buy this piece of property. But let's face it, at, well, gee, there's 150,000 just for the large cow pasture, the chicken coop, the large grain silo, and you also get a shed, you get the house. So you would want to pretty much immediately buy that. Yeah, so you get a fair bit of kit. As I say, most of it seems more dedicated towards getting grass off the ground. You can see there's a front mower. We've got a bit of a seeder. We've got a, what do we got here? A culti? Yeah, looks like maybe a subsoiler or cultivator. Cultivator, I'm thinking. You know, we've got our tedder, again, grass gear all the way. Coming around there's the big Deutz. Love those tractors. You can see we have a straight up baler. It's not a wrapper, but it is a baler. But then again, for the price of the BGA, well, may well be worth that. Oh, we have a vehicle workshop right here on the property. Nice. Now, I thought I saw the back bit of mower as well, or side one or the other. And you can see we get a bit more kit there. There's our Johnny Deere. We got a forage wagon. And I believe, yeah, this little bit of property here is included as well. Now, let's get back up the hill. And we'll see that we do indeed have things like a chicken coop. We don't have any critters in it, but then again, we don't actually own it at the moment. So yeah, there's our house. As I said, it's a fairly well set up, considering that, well, you have more than enough money to get started. So interesting. Very interesting. I don't believe we own a vehicle. So there you are, a little bit of a look around the main farm. Where would they have our cowskis? Because it says we also, oh, here we go. We've got a really big silo. Wow, that's not the little guy. We've got an extra trailer there. Yeah, this is still all on the property. And here's our cow shed. So, wow. Alright, let's, no, not that one in particular. Well, there's our wee fence. It's got a loader on it, ready to go. I'm just gonna pull out the gate here. There we are. But I think we'll take this guy out as our vehicle of choice. So, as I say, there's the main farm. Ooh, it's quite pretty, eh? Quite pretty indeed. Alright, let's go see if we can find some points of interest. I kind of like this. This is pretty neat. Again, very inexpensive. You can buy, you know, a few little properties, a little bit more kit, and not run out of the money they originally gave you. So certainly a different way to start. A little bit of a logging venture there. Nothing we can interact with, but very pretty little village. Guys get trouble with that tractor. Alright. So, let's have a look at the map, shall we? Okay. We got a gas station off that way. So quite a pretty map. Not bad at all. I just want to have a trip up here. But, man, you would have thought that car would have just pancaked and the tractor wouldn't have even noticed. But there's Giant's physics for you. Oh, I thought I could get across here to the biogas. Oh, I think we can. So yeah, it's a lot of nice flat places, but there's also some really rather well contoured hills with your fields. You know, oh, here's a, you know, but like I say, at the same token, there's no shortage of these really, really level flat fields here. So here's the BGA, which again you can purchase. And, well, actually I'm not going to be able to get in that way. Let's do this right, shall we? What have we got growing here? Oh, soybean. Okay. Well, maybe not the handiest thing to have right outside the BGA, because I'm pretty sure this is a giant cornfield on this side. 18. Yeah, there we go. So there's your chaff monkey right there. So, pick up the BGA cheap, grab field 17, and you could be into the silage business big time. There you go. Wow. Certainly no problem dumping in these bunkers and then turning around to get back out again. Well, there is if you drive like me, but you know what I'm saying. So they are nice. Very nice. Huge. Huge, huge bunkers. Very nice. No doubt have a large capacity. Alrighty. Let's continue on. Yeah. Let's see you get a hired worker to figure that field out. That is a neat field. Little water feature in the back. I do like it. Here we've got a little of the forestry areas. Let's have a little look on our map ski. Alright, so we're right here. This is a very small forest area. 150K. You want to get into some serious trees? 75,000 will get you into forestry. Very reasonable. You know, same here, 143,000 for that one. This one actually looks like it's got kind of a bit of a field in it, eh? There's another little patch there for 50K, another one there for just under 100. So the forestry is reasonable as well. There's a really nice bit. That's got that weird field in it, and it's fairly expensive. But as you can see, it comes with a lake, part of the road, and some decent forest by the look of it. So, cool. Alrighty. Let's back out and carry on. So yeah, forestry is certainly a viable option. You wouldn't have to take the entire forest down to pay for the land. So, very nice. Ah, okay. Here's that odd little strip. I like that. The tree plunked in the middle and stuff. Probably annoying as heck to actually work with, but looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And of course you could always knock the tree down, plow that section in the middle, and have yourself a regular kind of field. Alright, let's carry on, shall we? Now, what the... Is that bales down on that lower field? Huh. Well, that's rather odd. Gonna have to check that out. Now, this may well be one of these fields that's... No, I was going to say it may be outside of the actual parameters of the map. Yeah, because these are all decorative, so I don't know that you'd actually be able to do anything with these. Huh. Let's once again go to here. I'll betcha. Yeah. See, this area... All of these out here, as I was saying, including the spinnery, the lime station, all that stuff, is in fact not in purchasable areas. So this is a purely decorative field, as is this, etc., etc. So, again, a little bit different, but that's kind of interesting. You know, it makes it look like maybe there's... Of course, after you see that the same bales are sunk into the ground in the same places for the whole time you play the map, it would lose its realism, but hey, for now, it does give it a little bit more of a looked-in sort of, or lived-in sort of feel. So, very cool, very cool. Alrighty, now we're approaching some of the in-town facilities. We should have our spinnery, I believe, right here. There we are, there's your wool tip. Right there. Okay. Alright, well, I don't know about the rest of the world, but this parking lot would mess me up. Okay, I don't think we've got a tip point over here. But, a grocery store? Cool. Alright, let's have a look at some of the other actual points. Now, there should be a lime station. Oh, I think that's going to be up there, isn't it? Oh, apparently somebody would like to get past. Alright, go ahead. I'm just going to sneak around the back of the building. Tight corners. There we go. And up now. Alright, so there's our lime station. And then this is RWZ. Let's find out. Doo-doo. Here we go. RWZ. Buys everything. Maybe not quite the, well, again, well done. You know, like, barley's more expensive here than the garden center. You know, whereas, you know, canola is better and sunflower is better at the garden center, whereas, yeah, soybeans, it's, yeah, okay, we're better here. So they have mixed it up well. Nice to see. Nice to see. I do still miss the fact that you can't do anything with wood chips anymore. They don't even exist. You know, because this, unfortunately, is not wood chips. That's actually wood. Interesting. A rather odd change. In all honesty, not one that I'm terribly happy with. But it's nothing to do with this map. That's just the way it is. Now, it looks like our other sell point is really close to here. So let's see if we can find that. Oh. Okay, we've certainly got, what, a bank here? Yeah, we've got a bank here. Okay, so the garden center is just up the road. Nice elevation changes and stuff, you know. Certainly makes it feel a little more alive. Looks like most of your points of sale, etc. are... Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Oh, yes, it's true. Species still can't drive a tractor. Here we go. Here's our garden center. Alrighty. Yeah, nice looking spot, eh? I've seen that particular asset before, but some of these are new and refreshing. That's kind of cool. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ha! We made it. Cool. Alright, well, there is your garden center. Very nice. And again, this is all outside of the actual viable and or usable areas. Okay. Oh, roadblock. And that's well done. You know, it doesn't look like it just, oh look, there's the border of the map. No, that's actually really well done, actually. You know, with the whole field back there, another one in the distance. Not too shabby. I mean, it's a lot, I'm sure it's a lot of extra work for portions of a map that'll never get used. You know, but I mean, even that field up there, it's not actually a real field. Well, at least not as far as, you know, anything you're ever going to do is concerned. So, I think I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. This would be a pretty decent map to have a more firm poke at, as it were. Alright, let's see if we can find our way to the last few points of attraction here. What do we got here? Oh, I see. Firehouse. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Don't start beeping and freaking. I'm moving. I'm a-going. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Whee! Alright, so we should be able to find our way to the animal dealer and such from here. Maybe this way? Maybe. Maybe, baby. Oh, and the barn. Cool. So here is our little silage buddy selling place, and grass selling place, and straw selling. Alright, so this is pretty much the same as the one on the stock Feldblum map that I'm currently playing. Like, same unit, laid out the same way. You've got your excuse me, animal dealer right here. And then up here is where you would do your business. With, again, you know, boo hiss on Giants for not at least putting, because as I say, this is exactly the same as the one out of the stock map. And Giants did this. This is a tip point. You know, they could have at least put a grate in there. You know, I realize it does nothing more than the concrete does, you know, but, yeah. When you just dump it onto a cement pad and it disappears as if by magic, well, I don't really expect that sort of thing from Giants anymore. I thought they were, you know, stepping up their game, as it were. Alright, now we're getting back into purchasable zones. Okay, because I believe... oh, okay, maybe not. We have come back, because this piece is purchasable, as is this big meadow. Okay. Good. 32 grand for the meadow, eh? Look at that. That's a nice bit of property for 32 grand. Kind of a hump in the middle, so maybe not the best spot for anything other than a meadow, but hey, that's the weirdest thing. The heck is that shadow from? Okay, it doesn't do it down here. Weird, eh? Did you guys see that? Sort of a dancing shadow thing. It almost looked like it was upright. Anyway, I digress. Let's go and have a look at the sawmill. I do believe it is the... There it is again, see? It's only once we're up in the tractor. What is it a shadow of? Oh, it just... Anyway, we're going to ignore it because I guess it's some sort of a graphical glitch where things were painted over other things or something. Alright, the mill of saw. Alrighty. Here we go. Place to dump your logs. Alright. And that... is that? As I said, you know, this is... oh, it's not quite. We didn't get to show off the shop. Come on, truck, push along, push along. Just give him a little bump draft. Ugh. Bump, bump, bump. They do automatically eventually slow your vehicle enough so it's not banging against the back of the other one. It's kind of weird. Alright, here we are. This is the shop. Oh, fairly spacious little area. Not bad. Oh! Well. I'm not sure how many map reviews and episodes I've ended that way, but... well, let's just chalk up another one, shall we? Oh my goodness. Yes, indeed. Well, nothing to see here. Move along. Nothing happened. It's all good. Yes, indeed. So there you are. That's, said I'm actually rather intrigued. I'd be more than willing to give this map a go. More than willing. Although it's, you know, take it hard. It's going to be a reasonably easy mode starting map, right? Because, like I say, you do get to start with some equipment. All you needed for your initial expenditure is to, you know, go, 146,000. Yeah, I would say, right? You know, and then maybe, that'd be it. Right, buy yourself a field. You know, that's a couple $100K. You could add that one. You could have the meadow. You could have field 14. And there you go. An absolutely viable farm, ready to go, including owning the BGA. And, well, you know, we've still got 400,000 in the bank, and we've got a bunch of equipment to start with. And we still got our full loan. So, I mean, hey, not bad. You can really go places on this map. Really go places indeed. And as I said, the purchase of that also gets you into cows, gets you into chickens, gives you a silo, a farmhouse, a shed. So, there you go. Quite an awesome map. Quite an awesome little map indeed. There will be a link down below to where you can also find this map. And I think that's going to do it. Not a terribly long review, but it's such a nicely laid out map, it didn't take us very long to figure out where everything was. So, kudos. Kudos indeed. A decent little map. Hope everybody enjoyed the review. If you did, well, you know what to do. Please hit that like button on your way out the door. I also have a Patreon page. If you'd like to really super support the channel, well, there is a link in the upper right-hand corner that will take you there. Thanks again, folks. This has been Species 7 with another map review for you. Oh, look, you can even open this gate. Oh, I haven't had a chance to wander around a cow facility yet, because I haven't been able to afford it in my own game. Wow, very nice. Very freaking nice indeed. Yeah, I would seriously consider starting a Let's Play on this map. Really, really would. I like it. I don't know why, but I really do. Alright, that's going to do it for me. Hope everybody enjoyed. Have yourselves a wonderful day. And just because it's so politically correct, hey, have a Merry Christmas too. Don't shop too hard. Remember, it's about family and friends. Take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.